Welcome to the Let's Talk Events podcast. Let's explore some of the events and activities happening in October here in Oshkosh. I'm Andy Raddick from Oshkosh Media, and joining me is Kathy Snell, the Special Events Coordinator for the City of Oshkosh. Kathy, welcome, and are you ready for fall?
Thanks, Andy. I am. This weather is a little bit warm yet, but definitely ready for the fall season.
Right. As we record this, it's been very unusually warm, and we don't know if that'll continue through October, but it sure would help some of these events that are coming up, because a lot of these are outdoor events, and I'm sure they would enjoy having some warm weather for these things.
Absolutely. It's been perfect weather to be outside and enjoy these events.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of that, I know that one of the things that we always see in the fall, and people could really enjoy some warm weather with homecoming parades, and we have several of those coming up.
We do. All of our high schools are going to be kicking off their homecomings within the next couple of weeks. So just wanted to get a couple of these out there. These aren't just for the kids, right?
Right.
We have a lot of parents who are alumni and things like that in the community. So come on out, cheer on your high schools. It's just kind of a fun time to get out and enjoy some football.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah, and it's all three of the Oshkosh high schools. We have Lourdes coming up on Friday, October 3rd.
Yeah, the parade will start at 5:15 at Knapp and 6th Avenue, and they travel along Knapp to Durfee and north on Joslin to the school. That game time then kicks off at 7 p.m. at Titan Stadium.
Okay, all right, and that's just down the street from Lourdes High School. And then we also have Oshkosh West Homecoming Parade, and that also is the same day. That's Friday, October 3rd as well.
Yeah, these are kind of fun, Andy. I just want to put a little something out there. So the last 2 years, Oshkosh West and Oshkosh North have actually decided to have their homecoming games at their high schools, which has been very unique and unusual. Over the years, they've always hosted them at Titan Stadium.
Sure.
So it's kind of cool. You come out, they have food trucks, they have some other activities going on at the high schools, and then it leads right into the game time at their high school. So that's kind of fun for the whole student body, I think, to be able to celebrate that at their own facilities. Mm-hmm. So that Oshkosh West Homecoming Parade, like you said, is going to start on Friday, October 3rd. This is going to be surrounding the entire high school over at West there. It starts at West High parking lot near the Alberta Kimball Auditorium. That'll travel south on South Eagle Street to Southland Avenue to North Westfield Street and returns to the parking lot along Taft Avenue. And again, that's just one big block.
Yeah, sure.
And once you get back, like I said, they'll have food trucks out there for people and other activities. So get out there and enjoy some of that before the game being kicked off at 7 p.m. Again, right there on their multi-purpose field at Oshkosh West High School.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun. And as you mentioned, really a community event, because if they have food trucks and different activities and the game itself, that would be a lot of fun just to go out and hang out.
Yeah, I always think it's so fun to watch the little kids at those events. Like, they just love to come out and celebrate their future high school, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, or maybe they have a older sibling or something. Yep, right. So good, big fun for everybody. Well, and then we also have Oshkosh North Homecoming Parade, and that's on a different day. That's on Friday, October 10th.
Yeah, so they'll be just the following week. That parade, again, will be right around Oshkosh North High School. The parade will start out at 5 p.m. at St. Vincent de Paul's in the back parking lot. They'll stage there, travel south on Wisconsin Avenue to Linwood, and then they'll follow Linwood to Walnut and back to the high school. That game also will kick off at 7 p.m., and they, too, will have food trucks and other activities back over at the high school once the parade is over.
Okay, very good. And that game is 7 p.m., as you mentioned, at the multipurpose field at North High School.
Yeah, again, super exciting that these high schools can kind of have at least one of their games over in those areas. Kind of difficult because they've got residents in those areas, so to do a Friday night every week is a bit challenging, but I think it's so fun that they have the opportunity to be able to do this right at their facilities.
Sure. And I believe that Oshkosh North, in the last few years, had some upgrades done to their facility there, their field at the school. So nice to see what they have going on there, and kind of celebrate homecoming at the Oshkosh North facility.
Yeah, so just in regard to all of these homecoming events then, please just be aware for those residents and people maybe traveling in that area that those blocks or those streets will be definitely impacted for at least a block or two out from each of those facilities. So just be aware if you're traveling in and around that area that you may have to redirect your traffic a little bit.
Sure. Okay. We'll keep that in mind, definitely, for these upcoming homecoming parades and activities. So not to be left out, we also have UW Oshkosh Titan football. And I've enjoyed going to those games. They're a great community event as well. And I know that they encourage the community to attend the games and take part and cheer on the Titans.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think these are opportunities, too, where we think about how do we support those facilities and the university, especially in our community. And one of those ways is going out to the events that they have.
Right.
You have an opportunity to get concessions and have admission and things like that. So, I mean, if you're looking for ways to support some of the different, definitely the university here in Oshkosh, come out to some of those events that they host. Again, it's not just events for the college students. Mm-hmm. Definitely football season in the air. We want to make sure that you have the opportunity to do that. Check out their game schedule on the UW Oshkosh Titans.com site. You can find the football schedule out there. And their homecoming also is coming up. That one will actually be on October, I believe it's the 18th. So, again, just check out their schedule for more information on the Titan football games.
Yeah, and again, obviously at Titan Stadium for the games, and can double check the times. A lot of times they're around 1 o'clock or so on Saturdays, but can double check that schedule to be sure.
And similar to the high schools, Titan football homecoming is actually going to have a good deal of their activities happening over at that parking lot area as well this year. So you might see things a little different than a normal game on homecoming.
Okay, very good. We'll look forward to some Titan football and wish them well and hope that they have a great season as they continue to roll along. All right. Well, then another event that we've enjoyed throughout the summer this year is the Downtown Oshkosh Farmers Market, and that continues every Saturday.
It does. So be sure to get out there. If you haven't hit it yet this summer, or if you're looking for that last opportunity to get out there, do so quickly, because this will be the last month of the farmers market being hosted outdoors. Now, they do have a winter market. You can check their schedule online to see where you'll be able to visit the market during the winter months, but if you're looking for an opportunity still to get outside, just make sure you get out there to the farmers market yet this month, 8 to 12:30 on the 400 and 500 blocks of North Main Street, and be sure you get out there for the over 140 vendors.
Yeah, and again, that is on North Main Street. Basically, the street is shut down for the market, and it's more than just a market. It's entertainment, performers. They have arts and crafts. It's really quite an event, and I believe it's received even some regional awards or recognition for being a great event.
Absolutely. Our farmers market, I have to say, is one of the top in our area. So very exciting. Yeah,
definitely. So again, that is North Main Street from Algoma to Irving. And if you'd like to get some more details, they have a website. It's osfmi.com, and you can check out more information there. So looking forward to the farmers market in downtown Oshkosh through the end of October. Okay, then we have something that's new to me, Kathy. It's the Restorative Art Fest, and that is on Saturday, October 4th.
Yeah, Andy, this is a new event, and I'm really excited about it. This is something that I think is going to be fun for the whole family.
Yeah.
This event is going to run from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Habitat Humanity Restore here in Oshkosh.
Okay.
That's going to be hosted in their parking lot. I think it's super cool. So apparently what's going to happen is artists will receive a gift certificate to purchase an item inside the store, And throughout the time of the event, you're going to see them repurpose that into an art piece. So I just think it's something really cool for people to get out there and check out. They'll have live music, a kids zone, beer garden, food trucks. I just think it's going to be super fun for the community.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to see what they can come up with.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but I've been in there, and my husband's a little more creative than I am. So I walk around and I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, but I don't see what he sees, so I'm really kind of excited to see what these artists can make of the things that they find in the Restore. A great opportunity also for people to just have an awareness about what the Restore is here in Oshkosh. You can find some really unique things that you can repurpose for your own home, so great opportunity for an awareness of what that facility is as well.
Sure, and they have a variety of things in there, too. I know it's
doors, windows, chairs.
Yes, right. Even I think some appliances and different types of art pieces, all sorts of things. So again, it's a great opportunity to look and see if there's something that you might need, and you'll be able to find a way to do something kind of crafty and unique, potentially.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, definitely that is coming up on Saturday, October 4th. That's the Restorative Art Fest. And again, that is at the Habitat for Humanity Restore in Oshkosh, which is on Keller Street, I believe, on the west side. So, all right. Then we have another event coming up on Saturday, October 4th. It's the Walk for Life. And what can you tell us about this one?
Sure. Walk for Life is actually formerly being hosted by VitaCare, which is formerly Bella Medical Center, over there on South Park Ave. The walk will begin at 8:30. This is a walk for an awareness for the services that VITA provides. Their free services ensure that men and women feel support when they're faced with unexpected pregnancy or if they're facing parenting young children under challenging circumstances. So it's an opportunity for the community to learn about the things and the services that they provide, and come out and support that if you wish. You can be a part of that event. Again, that's over at South Park Avenue. We'll start at Vita Cares. It's really a simple walk. They walk down to South Park on the sidewalks and back to the facility. So it's a very simple walk, but has a lot of meaning for a lot of people. So if you are so inclined, feel free to come out and enjoy the Walk for Life on the 4th.
Yeah, and you had mentioned that they're walking along the sidewalks, so I don't imagine that we have any road closures associated with this one.
Correct. No road closures. We do have some officers that'll be out there just kind of helping to cross at some of the busy intersections.
Yeah, okay, sure.
But otherwise, it's all on sidewalk.
Okay. Well, that sounds pretty easy and sounds like a fun event to take part in. Again, that's the Walk for Life on Saturday, October 4th, and encourage folks to get involved. Friends of VIDA, vida.org, is where you can learn more information on that event. Okay, then we also have an outdoor flea market that is coming up on Sunday, October 12th.
So this has been going on through the summer months as well, Andy. And while the outdoor flea market is new this year, if you haven't had a chance to come out, this will be their last event this year. So that outdoor flea market, as you mentioned, will be the 12th of October, hosted over at the Bowen Street Market off of Bowen Street. This is your last chance to get out there and check that out from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay. And the parking is located in the shop's parking lot there or in the adjacent grass area. So can definitely check that one out. And again, that is Sunday, October 12th for the outdoor fleet market. So, Kathy, another event that we have coming up that sounds intriguing to me is the Oshcraft 6K, and that is on Saturday, October 11th.
Yeah, Andy, this is a new event here in Oshkosh as well. This is brought to you by Sturgeon Spirits. This 6K will start out at Sturgeon Spirits on Oregon Street at 9 a.m. That route will take participants through city streets on the sidewalks, again, making sure that we have officers out there at busy intersections, but the participants will be on sidewalks. This will occur between Sturgeon Spirits and Fifth Ward Brewing Company on North Main. Once they get to Fifth Ward, they can go in, enjoy a beverage, and head on back to Sturgeon Spirits for the rest of the event. Oregon Street will be closed for a short period of time in and around Sturgeon Spirits. So if you're looking to get down to that area, be sure that you get down there earlier and take the detour as needed in and around that area. Again, this will be for a very short time as the event starts. Once the event starts, as I mentioned, the rest of the event will be hosted on sidewalks.
Okay, so it's really a matter of taking care at those intersections that are along this route during that particular time period. So, and we're looking at a start time of 9 a.m. and on the south side there. So, just have to kind of watch during that time and watch for pedestrians. And again, more information is available on that one about the route and event at sturgeonspirits.com/Oshcraft-6K, and Oshcraft is OSHCRAFT-6K. So you can learn more information there. All right. Then we also have some events that I know that have happened in the last few years, and they're always a great time, brought to you by our Oshkosh Parks Department. That's the Brews in the Zoo and the Zulaween Boo.
These events are just great for the whole community. Brews in the Zoo is a free event for an adult to go out to and at night for costume contests, music, beer garden, food trucks, just a really fun free night for adults to come out and enjoy. That event is in the Menominee Park Zoo on October 17th. So that's Friday, October 17th in Menominee Park Zoo. That event will run from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., and similar to Brews by the Waterside with the Halloween twist. We'll feature Rising Phoenix for the band. And as I mentioned, we'll do food trucks, craft beer, and there will be a costume contest. So come on out in your favorite costume and enjoy that event.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun, and I know it's been a popular event over the last few years when it's happened, so looking forward to seeing that one again. And we also have another very popular event. I know that it's actually usually quite busy for this one, the Zulaween Boo, and that happens on Saturday the 18th.
That's right, Andy. It is a busy event. We have thousands of kids and their families that come out for a really safe trick-or-treating event right there at Menominee Park Zoo. That event happens from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Those tickets are on sale at the parks office or at the entrance. The admission for that is $3 for ages 2 to 12. Anyone over the age of 12, it's a $5 admission ticket. But again, this is just a great opportunity to come out, enjoy a safe trick-or-treating with your kids and your family. Just like we have on the night before with the Brews in the Zoo, we'll have costume contests, concessions, and other games and activities for families to enjoy.
And I've attended that one in the past, and certainly a great time for the whole family. And there's really a lot going on there. It's a great opportunity for the kids to have a lot of fun and adults to mingle and talk with other families and see all the different displays and booths that are happening. Let the kids play a little bit with some of the games. So definitely a great event. And I would imagine that they might need some volunteers for this event as well.
Yeah, absolutely. The Parks Department is recruiting volunteers and has been for a couple weeks now. So there are still opportunities available if you're interested in coming out, and either as a business hosting a booth or as an individual interested in volunteering, come on out, contact the Oshkosh Parks office in advance, and we will get you signed up for that. We have just, Andy, some great community partners that come out, and they host the booth, they bring out the candy and the fun things for the trick-or-treating, so it's just a great community event all around.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Again, that date is Brews in the Zoo is on October 17th. That's a Friday. And Zulaween Boo is the next day on October 18th. And again, that is at Menominee Park. So enjoy getting out, and we'll hope for some great weather like what we've been having here lately.
And just keep in mind that there is still a little bit of construction that's happening.
That's
and
right.
could still be happening during these events. So just, avoid the areas where you're not supposed to be parking, but there's plenty of parking throughout the rest of the park. So come on out, just be cautious as you go through the park, and there'll be lots of people out there. So, come early, check out the parking areas, get there, and just avoid that construction.
All right. Well, we have another event coming up that sounds kind of like a lot of fun. It's Run with the Herd, and that's on Sunday, October 26th, and that's over at the Oshkosh Arena.
Yeah, and keep in mind, this is a Sunday event, just as you mentioned, because a lot of our walk runs don't happen on Sundays, so I want to be sure to stress that this one is on a Sunday. So get out there to the Oshkosh Arena. That 5K will begin at 8 a.m., there will be a fan fest with activities to follow inside the arena. This is an event that the Herd uses to promote community health and wellness, and it's a great opportunity for them to celebrate the kickoff of the Herd season.
Yeah, and the Herd is a great community partner. It's a lot of fun to go to their games, and I believe that their games start, is it in November?
Yeah, the first games will start in November. Be sure you can check out that schedule on the Wisconsin Herd or the Oshkosh Arena websites. Yeah,
and again, Oshkosh Arena is on South Main Street in Oshkosh, in the what they call the Sawdust District over there. So south side of Oshkosh, South Main Street, Oshkosh Arena. And again, Run with the Herd is Sunday, October 26th. Though we encourage folks to look into that and to learn more and participate. Well, also then we have another event, the Fox Valley Take Back the Night, and I know they've been doing this one for a number of years as well. That is coming up on Wednesday, October 29th.
Yeah, Andy, this event has been continuously hosted in Oshkosh for several years now. This is hosted by the Christine Ann Domestic Abuse Services Center. It is hosted at the Culver Welcome Center at UW Oshkosh.
Okay. And again, they have different things going on there. They have a resource fair from 5 until 6 p.m. at the Culver Center, and then a program from 6 until 7. And then they have a march that begins at 8 p.m. So this is not like a walk event type of thing. It's more of a march, I understand.
Correct. And the difference is when we have a walk or a run, we're closing down streets, we're blocking things off. When we have a march, it's what we call a moving unit, right? So we will not have full road closures. You may have some traffic delays while you're moving throughout the areas of the route, but in general, OPD will lead the group and follow the group. So it's a moving unit.
Okay. And then do they walk on sidewalks, or is it actually
They'll be in the street. So
in the street. Okay.
Yep, they'll be in the street, and that's why we have Oshkosh Police Department who has a lead vehicle and a follow vehicle.
Okay.
So if you see those lights going, you know that there's probably people in between those two vehicles. So making sure that you're just cautious about that. Go slow. The route will include Osceola Street, High Street, Division Street, and Algoma Boulevard. It literally is just a loop where they return back to the Welcome Center. But again, this is not full closure, so you will just have some delays in those areas.
Okay. And again, that is on Wednesday, October 29th. That's the Fox Valley Take Back the Night. And if folks would like to learn a little bit more about it, I would think they could contact the Christine Ann Domestic Abuse Services and learn more about how they might participate. Or
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can check out their website and they'll be able to sign up for that event as well.
Sure. Okay. Well, that sounds great. And then lastly, we have, we were talking a little bit more about the Oshkosh Arena before with the Herd and everything, but they have a lot more going on at the Oshkosh Arena than just the Herd basketball. So we have some music coming up, I understand.
Yeah, this is pretty exciting. The arena has worked very hard to start bringing concerts back to the facility. We're happy to announce that the first of those events will be spread out throughout the fall and winter months with the following concerts coming up. So on October 18th, Saturday, October 18th, will be the first of those concerts returning. That is Broadway's Rock of Ages. The doors will open 1 hour prior to the show starting at 6:30 p.m.
Yeah, and if you haven't heard of Broadway's Rock of Ages band and you're an 80s fan, you have to check it out for sure, because the musicians and singers were specifically selected from popular rock bands. So, we're kind of doing like a retro show here with renewed life to the music and hits from the best bands of the 80s, like Bon Jovi, Journey, Whitesnake, Poison. That sounds like something I'd really be interested in, and more. Yes, there's always more. So that sounds like a lot of fun to me.
Yeah, you can always grab tickets at the Oshkosh Arena box office. Be sure that you grab your tickets from the box office. They do tell you that if you are buying tickets from somewhere else, they may not be good. So be sure that you're going to the Oshkosh Arena box office for your tickets online at the Oshkosh Arena website.
Okay. Yeah, that's an important one to keep in mind, because I know there have been a lot of discussions lately about scams with tickets and different things. So make sure that you're getting this actually through the Oshkosh Arena and not through some third party that might not be legitimate. So
yeah, and I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I'll mention it now just on behalf of the Oshkosh Arena. And because I'm part of a lot of nonprofit organizations, I always like to let people know the things that I find out, right? So one of the things that I've learned over the last year is that the Oshkosh Arena actually works with nonprofit organizations with their concession stands.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to make sure that other nonprofits are also aware that they can contact the arena. You get volunteers together. You go work at some of the concession stand areas, and you do get money back for your programs. So I think it's just a great opportunity for fundraising for nonprofits that we have right here in Oshkosh. There are other events, and I know the Green Bay Packers do this, the Brewers do this, but this is right here locally for nonprofits to have a chance to get out there and get some volunteers to the arena for an opportunity to raise a little money for their group. So I just wanted to share that, because I know that organizations that I'm with have taken advantage of it, and it's just a great night out, right? With these concerts coming back, you get a chance to listen to some concerts while you're volunteering. How can that be bad? Right.
I can vouch for that myself. I've volunteered with some different events similar to that, and honestly, it's a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of cool people that you're working alongside with, and you get to hear the show, and it's just a great thing all around, because you're really helping these local organizations like you mentioned, and everybody wins.
Yeah, and again, it's not just the herd games; it's for concerts, it's for other things that are going on. So yeah, if you are a nonprofit looking for a way to raise a little money and do a fun fundraiser with your group, here's an opportunity. Just reach out to the Oshkosh Arena for more information.
Yeah, okay. Well, we also wanted to point out, too, I know that the Oshkosh Parks Department has their activity guide for the year, and that also encompasses a lot of these fall events as well. So we just encourage folks to check that out on the Oshkosh Parks Department website. They can learn a little bit more details about things like the Zulaween Boo and some other things there, and other opportunities. Are there other ways that people can find out about activities that are coming up here in the fall?
People can always check out the Discover Oshkosh website. That is an opportunity to find out all of the events that are happening. Groups can go right online and submit their event, and those go right on a calendar for a community events calendar. So it's a great opportunity for you to advertise a little bit about your upcoming events. I also want to point out with the Oshkosh Parks, Menominee Park Zoo closed on Sunday. Sunday was their last day, but that's only for about 2 weeks. So in about 2 weeks, the Menominee Park Zoo will reopen for winter hours. So you can definitely check out the winter hours in that activity guide as well, and continue going and visiting the zoo throughout the winter months.
Yeah, and I know they're open on weekdays, I believe it is, through the winter months. Mm-hmm. So that's a great opportunity to visit the zoo, even in the winter, when people previously were not able to enjoy that. Right. So definitely another thing to check out. Any other thoughts about the fall or things coming up? I know we've talked about a lot of different things here today.
Yeah, as you mentioned, I mean, I just hope the weather keeps coming through for us with these events. And even as the colder weather gets going, we always know that there are opportunities to get out to events. We don't have too much on our calendars for November, December. We will have a couple of items to talk about on our upcoming, but we will probably take a little break because December's pretty quiet for special events here in the city, other than your opportunity to check out the Celebration of Lights. Mm-hmm. So for more information on that, be sure to visit the Celebration of Lights website.
And I believe they have a new website this year. I saw a little bit of buzz about that, so have to check that out.
And they'll be out at the EAA grounds again this year. So I think they were really excited about the opportunity to be there again this year. And go check that out because they always have some really incredible displays.
Yeah, for sure. And it gets bigger and better every year. I know it's quite the event, and it draws from really all around. They have amazing attendance. So, and just a little side plug that our station here, our very own Oshkosh FM 101.9, provides the music soundtrack for Celebration of Lights. So people are encouraged to tune into 101.9, and we have a extreme wide variety of Christmas tunes that people can listen and enjoy while they're viewing the lights. So
that's fun, and we can definitely talk more about that as we get closer because we'll have parades and other things to talk about too.
Sure. Yep. We even have Oshkosh media coverage of the Oshkosh Holiday Parade that's coming up in December. So we'll talk more about that, but right now we're talking about fall still, so let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I completely agree.
All right. Well, again, Kathy, thank you so much for all these insights on all these things coming up, and we encourage all of us to take advantage of these things and to join in and enjoy our fall here in Oshkosh. So again, we appreciate you tuning in for this podcast, and I'm happy to be joined by
Kathy Snell.
And I'm Andy Radig of Oshkosh Media. Thanks again for tuning in.